Not getting on here. Welcome, welcome. Let's do this. Let's do this. I am the Divine Maverick, also known as the mother of twins, helping you along this twin flame journey. If this is your first time watching, thank you so much for being here. I'm honored that you spent a little time with me because you could have been anywhere in the world. So if you like the content, smash the like button. As subscribe to the channel because it'll put your energy in these card decks that I use. All right, it's Friday, so I've been on one all day long. So happy that my son is celebrating his birthday today. So looking forward to a wonderful, wonderful evening. Hi, hi, hi. Hey, Earth Angel. Hey, Earth Angel. Hey, Babs. Hey, hey. Okay. So let me get to this. Remember, this is a new thing I'm starting. Let me act like everybody's new. If you're returning with a sister, hey, y'all. So listen. I want to help you strengthen your intuition. I want to help you learn to trust your voice, your inner voice, your instincts, right? Your divine self, your 5D self. How we do this is the first message you hear, any question, anything, like if you're praying and waiting for an answer, you're going to learn to stop second guessing yourself. That very first thought that comes to your heart and mind. Here is what your watchword, though: peace. That brings you peace. That brings you peace. Voices that we hear that do not bring us peace, that cause us to feel anxious or worried or afraid, those are not the voices that come from the divine. Those are not the voices that come from your ancestors or your loved ones that are trying to get messages to you. That's not how you know when you are feeling God, spirit, or love. Okay, because love, there's no fear in complete and total love, because complete and total and even mature love, it removes fear. All right, so anyway. So you're going to trust that first message or that first voice you hear, all right? Anything after that, especially if it brings you, like I said, that unrest, it removes your peace or disturbs your peace, then that is not the voice, okay? So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. I am so happy that I can feel the love. Y'all, we love. I feel love. Y'all love. We love. We all love, all right? Let me put that over there because that's a whole mess. I thought something was crawling down on me, y'all. I promise. But I was like, oh, that's the shawl. Okay. Anyway, had to cover that up. Anyway. Oh, wow. I just felt, I don't know if there was an orb over my head, but I did feel like some sort of covering over my head. But let me get to the message. But first, let's exercise and strengthen your intuition. So I have 3 decks of cards over here. And then I need a message for you. Let me get a message for the collective. Just to give you general messages before I get started, okay? Just general messages before I start rolling. All right? All right. Now let's strengthen your intuition, then we'll get that message. All right, think about something you want to know the timing about, such as 1 week, 2 weeks, a month, a year, whatever. Right now's the time. Just think about what you want to know the timing about. It could be about a relationship. I already have the card. It could, because y'all just saw it. I felt this one. Anyway, before I read the answer, I want you to think about something you want to know the timing about, okay? Learning to trust. And that first answer you hear, and that first thing or that situation or that person's face or that, like I said, that thing, when it comes to you, the first thing you see is and feel and your mind goes to, oh, that's about your sister, or oh, that's about your divine masculine, or oh, that's about your job. You know what I mean? Oh, that's about you and you starting your new exercise, routine. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So here's the timing of that. Within the next few weeks. Okay. Within the next few weeks. So now, if you're getting a check in your spirit, like, I don't know what it is, just keep going down the things that have something to do with the next few weeks. What are you expecting? What are you looking for? What's going on? What should be happening for you within the next few weeks? What are you feeling like is going to be changing about you or around you within the next few weeks? Okay? Trust that and hold it. Trust that and hold it. All right? The part that gives you peace. Oh, that's what that's about. That's what that's about. It should be kind of like a All right. So now I'll call this the advice. The advice, like any situation you're thinking about, you want to know what you should do about it. You want to know what is What is your guidance on it? What would Spirit say? You know, what would God say is good for you, or how you should handle this? Just think about that situation. I'm going to give you the message, the answer rather, and I want you to trust your intuition. Learn to trust your intuition. And the whole point of this is because when you hear this answer, you're going to be like, you know what? I was feeling that. I was feeling that. That's the whole point of what we're doing, okay? You know what? I was feeling that. That's what I was feeling. Okay. There it is. All right. So this is advice for you about how to handle a situation. This is advice for you about maybe somebody you need to communicate with or something you need to take care of. And but anyway, that's what this situation should be coming to you when you hear the answer is you need to be assertive. Okay? You need to be assertive. So you've already been thinking perhaps of stepping forward, speaking your truth, or stopping something. I'm not going to give to that anymore. Or you can no longer stay here anymore like this. Or you can't come around here when you're doing that. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know what I mean? Be assertive. Okay? That's the answer. All right? Is that what your intuition is telling you? That's why we do this. Last one. This is like a yes or no. This is a more advice, but it could be a yes or no or reconsider or there's something better. The options in this deck. So just be thinking about something like that. Wow, this came out the last read. That's funny. If you watch the last tea from, oh, what did it say? I can't remember what the last tea was, but it was really good. Oh gosh, it's today. I just did it like 2 hours ago or something like that. Anyway, this same card came out. Okay, so I say that to say same group is here, same group is here, and y'all heard me glitch. I just repeated myself. I love Mercury retrograde. I was gonna say retrograde. Divorce, yes, the divorce one, divorce or breakup one. Thank you, ethereal mystic. Ethereal estival mystic. All right, so here's the answer. There's something better. All right. Now, what just came up with you? There's something better. Okay. So whatever you're thinking about right now, Spirit is saying, and you know this, there's something better. Okay. There's a better way. There's someone better. This is saying something better. So this could even be about your job, or you thinking about putting in an application, or you might even be thinking about you need to probably turn in is what I'm hearing. Because this doesn't feel like it's on a computer that you can just hit send. This feels like something you have to hand carry. You know what I mean? So it's like there's something better. All right. So wherever that fit with you. So that is exercising your intuition. I hope you enjoyed that. Strengthening the tribe, one card at a time. Did I do this one? I did, didn't I? Yeah, be assertive. Okay, I was like, what was the message? All right, so let's put those over there. And now just for the collective, before we get to the read, the meat of the read, talking about you and a person. You've been separated from somebody for about a month. You haven't seen this person in about a month or 6 months even. You haven't been in their presence, okay? Maybe you have been FaceTiming them or seeing them some kind of way with, video or something, but you haven't touched them. You haven't physically been in their presence. So, this is going to be a read about like what they've been up to since they've seen you last, what's been going on between you guys. But I do feel like obviously you're in communication. So what's going on? Those of you who are at a distance from your lover, or there's something else keeping you guys like standing as like an obstacle to you being physically in the same place. It could be somebody needs to get their vehicle serviced or get a vehicle, acquire some transportaciones. All right, so here is, let's get 2 cards, boom, and let's get 1 more card for you, thank you, from Spirit, just as advice, just a general message for all of you, done with love. So, let go. Spirit is saying for you to let go, okay? Maybe that's some of y'all getting that there's something better, but it says release the desire to control the situation and leave it up to God's infinite wisdom to resolve everything beautifully. All right, so release the need to control this situation and allow God, leave it up to God to resolve this situation beautifully. That means everybody involved is going to be getting a blessing out of this. There's going to be getting a blessing in the lesson. All right, second card, daily practice. The more you practice your new skills, the more confident and comfortable you will become. All right, I just saw scissors and like a barber, somebody's barbering, or something about hedge trimming, a lawn maintenance business. All right, you learning how to I just heard horticulture, but it's like somebody's learning how to do shapes with the bushes that you can cut in the shape of an animal. Somebody may be working at an amusement park, like a theme park, and it's a theme park. It might even be Disneyland or something, or Magic Kingdom or something about magic as well. But it is like I see manicured bushes, but the bushes are also in the shapes of things, so wherever that is. But anyway, they're saying daily practice. The more you practice your new skills, so whatever this is, you or your person, whoever, you might have learned something. Again, now I'm hearing cooking. The more you do it, the more comfortable and confident you will become. All right, that's your general message. Let's get to the read now. Let's see what this message is about. The separation that you've been enduring. Oh, sacral chakra is going zzz right now. Who's all getting a whirring zzz or a zing? Who's doing that? Okay, so I'm gonna do all 6 months. So I'm gonna put the cards out. We're gonna use Lover's Oracle for overall energy, what your message is, right? And then, so this is first month. I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet. Ooh, second month looks like it wants to come out like that. Let's see, month 3ers. Let me do the first 3 for now, because I don't have all that room. I want to work with 3 cards apiece. So I have the first 3 months. So you folk that's been now, this could be your message, or it could be all of them combined. Just get the energies as they come out. But you haven't seen your person in between 30 and 90 days. Ooh, yes. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. So let's see. I'm going to be using, to clarify, I can't remember the name of this deck, but it's that deck, the Tarot deck. I like it. Lightworkers Tarot, I think it's called, or something like that. But here we go. First month. Soulmates. So you guys are manifesting each other by believing that you guys are already together. The way you bring this connection, this union in, is you already got to feel them physically. It's just, you might need to make the bed on their side or do something if you have 2 nightstands on either side of your bed. But I'm hearing make space. It says your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So if it's been between 1 month and 3 months, you guys are already manifesting each other. You could be dealing with a Taurus. All right, and they're coming out of family traditions and breaking away from they're breaking away from tradition. They're changing a lot about their lives with this Hierophant card. They're becoming very spiritual even. But you have Gemini here. It could be a Gemini that is also coming out of their thoughts that they're acting as a bond, not a bondage, but a blockage. 8 of Swords energy. So it's like self-imposed prison. It's the way they thought about this. So they're opening up, like definitely. Okay, a third card wants to come out. And then they're opening up again. 4 of Pentacles. So Capricorn here too, that has been, kind of withholding their love or spending most of their time and energy focused on working, building a foundation, looking for harmony and balance in their own lives, and just generally just holding back their love because maybe they had given up on love and then you came out of nowhere and surprised them. So you got that going on. So again, the soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Those of you who haven't seen your lover in 2 months or less or more, no more than 3 months or at this point, again, this person is saying, you are my beloved. They see you as there's a sweetness about you and there's a sweetness to having you in their lives. They say, though we may be physically apart, boo-boo, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united. It's almost the same card as the soulmate card. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. They say, though we are physically apart, spiritually, we are always united. Love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So what has this person been doing since you've seen them last? What's been going on? How are they feeling? Like I said, Emperor, they have been taking charge of their own lives. They have been standing in their power. If they are daddies, they are taking care of their children. Some of them are owning up to their children. Some of them are rebuilding relationships, right? Some of them are finding out that those are children that they thought were their children are not their children, but I digress. You could be dealing with an Aries that's like, listen, though I might not be there, but you can feel my energy. You can feel my power around you. Because I feel like this Emperor energy is very the boss. I'm hearing that ain't nothing to a real one, ain't nothing to a boss. Okay, so this person may be a business owner or definitely some sort of supervisor. They're in some sort of managerial, they manage things, they manage resources. All right. What's been happening since they saw you last, even though, spiritually you're connected, but physically you're apart? They got rid of a baby mama that could have been a Libra. They ended a relationship with a baby mama. All right. The mother of their children or the mother of their child. They finally put some brakes on that bonanza. I'll say that. They put some brakes on that bonanza. Let's get one more on the, wow. That's a lot that came in reverse. Is this deck upside down? It is not. It is not. It's a lot of reverses coming out, but that's okay because we do want to know what they were doing. Give me one more on the Empress, please. Tell me about this relationship that ended or this, yeah, Six of Swords. It could have been an Aquarius as well, but an air sign got walked away from, an air sign, something completed with an air sign, something, there's no longer any more growth or fertility or anything happening with an air sign. And if you are the air sign, then that just flip the energy, vice versa. If, you're dealing with somebody that is ending a situation. And it says their mind was telling them the whole time. Page of Swords. Yeah, definitely. They have a whole new way of thinking. They've got a bright idea about where they want to be. They're learning new things. There's light bulbs over this young lady's head. She's getting epiphanies, representing bright ideas, representing, learning to balance. They're walking on a tightrope, and where it could, because what their bright idea is, it involves some risk. It involves some severe, not severe, but some serious balance, okay? Some serious balance is needed in this situation. And that's why that's what this person's been doing, finding their balance since they've been apart from you. Let's do the third month. It's been 3 months since you guys have seen each other. And so trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance, all right? They're telling you and they're teaching you to learn to trust. You have to accept the current situation in order for it to transform. So they've probably been dealing with some resistance. And this I feel like this is very strong divine feminine energy, which is having a trust, right? Because that's, when I'm thinking about trust, I'm thinking about that female, that feminine energy, that intuition, right? And I feel like you probably had a very difficult time believing that this relationship or this situation with your person was ever going to change, right? But since you guys have been apart, physically apart, you haven't been able to hold them or kiss them or they're coming out of sadness. 5 of Cups. A Scorpio is no longer depressed. A Scorpio is no longer feeling all that regret for another relationship that they probably were in and had to end, or ending a relationship. You know what I mean? They're coming out of this, the being weak-minded, even, with their feelings, just kind of like, I just feel like this person was scared to love, scared to open up, and they were just exhausted, when it came to emotions. All right. So now, so you had to trust that they were eventually going to pull out of the funk, and it looks like they did. Like I said, boom, Queen of Swords is here. So you probably set strong boundaries over these last few months, and that's why you haven't seen each other. Maybe it's not some sort of blockage. Maybe you just decided with this Libra energy that you're not going to deal with whatever the situation is that needs to transform, because this Queen of Swords did not see movement. The energy of this card is that you didn't see movement. You didn't see a change. You didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You couldn't tell what was going on. So you just had to you were left to your own devices, because she looks like she's thinking. She looks like she's thinking about a lot of things. And it looks like with those 2 flags there, it looks like lines have been drawn in the sand. You know what I mean? It's like, if you want to stay over there, or if you want to do that, I'm going to let you do that. But what you're not going to do, what you're not going to involve me in, is what I'm hearing. What you're not going to involve me in. So Queen of Swords spoke her mind, spoke her truth, and let that be that. And with that, you just accepted that they were just going to be staying in that, or whatever it was. You didn't really even care. You didn't even concern yourself with. You were just like, you do that over there. Okay, I'm going to need you see there? Yes, I'm going to need you to be there. That's the kind of what you did, even if it was energetically, right? But you haven't seen this person. And because of that, because you stood in your power, because you spoke your truth, because you made it plain, their situation is now transforming. Boom, 2 of Swords. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Don't be haunted. You know, don't act like you don't see it. You know what I mean? That message from the bird, that bird right there, that raven is trying to get a message. You know, that raven is trying to tell this person where you need to be. You got to take that blindfold off to see where you need to be. Rabba Sandara. You're standing in your power as the Queen of Swords, speaking your truth, staying in your lane. Ha Shemenda Robo Haya causes person to remove that blindfold because she's blindfolded in there. But you see the guidance has always been around them. I feel like you were dealing with somebody that was very and again, this is Libra energy. So we have Libra out here pretty strong. I have at least three, is it three cards? Yeah, I have three Libra cards out here. And we do it, we just had the new moon in Libra, and it's all about balancing relationships. So that makes sense. Twos can be also about balancing, because it definitely was like a third party thing going on in here. It was somebody else with this, and there was a decision that had to be made. You know what I mean? And somebody was like acting like they couldn't see what they needed to do. But now, like what I say, communication is coming. That you're going to get a message. This Knight of Wands is a message that's coming fast, right? This is fast movement. This is forward movement. This is progression. Progression. I'm going to say them all. Progressive was trying to come out. Progression and progressive. IV. All right. Was trying to come out. All three of those words. So Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But the Knight of Wands is bringing a message of the situation that you had to accept, that you just accepted it like it was, like I wasn't moving, or I was procrastinating, or I was in fear, or whatever. Because the Queen of Swords is also intuitive as well. You don't get anything past the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords knows things. She just knows things, okay? Because her sword is sharp. Her mind is very sharp, right? So anyway, this message is coming to you from this night. Nights bring messages, right? This messenger of fire, meaning a passionate message, is coming towards you saying the situation that you accepted that like it was, it is now transformed because you decided to stop resisting it or denying that it was happening and being in la la land or fairy tale land. And you Queen of Swords, you said like you called it like it was and said what you would and would not tolerate. And now because of that, Knight of Wands, I'm going to beat my drum. I'm marching to the beat of my own drum. She has that drum there. Somebody's marching to the beat of their own drum, and they know they choose you. I choose you, babe. All right. Where are we? 22 minutes. Let me do these next three. I'm going to leave it right there. So that's what's happening with that. So if you haven't seen your person in 4 months, 5 months, or 6 months even, let's get your messages. 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, you haven't seen your boo. What's going on? Are you even talking to them? What's happening? You haven't seen your boo. Can I have 4 months? That's all three. Thank you. Even better. Just like this. Boom. 4 months. Passion. They miss you. They miss you. Ooh, I have 4 cards. Playfulness. All right. They want you to lighten up your mood. You've been too depressed. Those of you who, that 5 month mark, don't you let depression slip in. Because depression is insidious. Depression is kind of slick. That sadness and that despondency that sets in, you gotta keep doing things like hobbies and doing things that bring you joy and pleasure, okay? Don't let depression sink in. Those of you who's been about 5 months since you've seen your person, I get it. Transformation, those 6 months, guess what? In those 6 months, a transformation is occurring. Your relationship is about to deepen, and love conquers and transforms all things. So you 6 monthers, you have been through something, but there's a great big transformation going on here, all right? So 4 monthers, let's talk about all this and time. I'm sorry. Time is an extra card. I don't know. Let's put it with the transformation. Time has been your friend. All right. They told you were trying too hard. Give it time. And so some of you walked away, and it's been about 6 months. Those of you who said, you know what, you were trying to, it's like spirit stepped in with some tower moments. Maybe this person kept repeating cycles, or maybe they stayed in the addictions, or they stayed with the workaholism, and maybe you manifested a few soulmates while you walked away, but you really weren't trying to walk away. You were still trying to hold on to them while resisting surrendering to spirit and doing what you needed to do with your business, with your care, your self-care, with your family, with your friends, getting your things together, because maybe you had gotten so consumed with this relationship, right? So spirit stepped in with a lot of tower moments where this person probably acted like a whole different person. As a matter of fact, they might have just abruptly cut away from you and you just don't know what happened. And then, you had no choice. And that's the ones I'm talking to right now. You had no choice but to find something else to do. Now, since you've been gone, since you've been away from them, your relationship now is about to deepen with one another, because all you've done with that time, because you were trying too hard. So Spirit stepped in and said, I'm going to get you to put your labor in on something, because you were trying too hard to manifest this connection. Spirit stepped in and gave you something else to do. You probably did have to endure some hardships or some things, challenges with your children, perhaps even your sons, your mother, your brother, siblings, your cousins, your nieces, nephews, family members. You had to really start to focus on something else. You couldn't give as much time, and you might have had some sort of tower moment with your finances where you had to really get resourceful. You had to get really ingenuity was your friend. You had to start making something. I'm hearing something out of nothing. In other words, you had to scramble. Somebody said, I didn't have enough time. I didn't have any more time to just have my head in the clouds. I had to put my feet on the ground and make something happen. You know what I mean? So I'm saying to say you were trying too hard, and so Spirit stepped in and gave you some time, which happens to be about 6 months since you've seen this person. But I'm telling you, your relationship is about to deepen, and I'm very excited for you. All right, and those of you who are wrestling with that depression and you're losing your appetite, you feeling apathetic, you feel like a lack of motivation or something like that. And when you think of this relationship, you'd rather like block it out than feel it. I'm telling you, Spirit wants you to feel it. Playfulness, and because your vibration needs to be higher. Okay, you need to keep your vibration lifted as best you can. Nobody's saying every day you got to get up on 1,000, but you can get up on 999. You can get up on 996, but don't go any further than that. Don't go further down than that. I'm saying you got to keep your vibration high, because divine feminine is like the engine of this. All right, the feminine intuition is what pulls this union or your healing together, because your intuition will tell you what you need to be working on right now. Okay, so yeah, laughter is the best therapy. Some of you need to go to a comedy club. Some of you need to watch comedies, binge watch, even romantic comedies, like that very thing that you don't think you want to think about. I don't want to think about good relationships or happy relationships. Well, if you don't watch these things, how are you going to? You got to see it. You know what I mean? Because in here right now, you feel like your storage is empty. There's nothing in here that's strong enough to make you want to believe. Because every time you did get your hopes up, your hopes were dashed, right? But watch this. You do need to watch romantic comedy so you can remember that feeling. You don't want to be feeling that, you don't want to be feeling that heaven, that heaviness, you know what I'm saying? You got to lighten your mood. So playfulness, go out with your friends, be a little more social. You know what I mean? Do something fun. Do something silly. Do something, you know what I mean? Get your nails painted a different color. You know what I mean? Do something different. Break up the monotony. Change your surroundings. Change the music. If your playlist is making you, sad because that person is feeling distant from you, or you feel them so strongly, but you're too afraid to reach out, and they're too afraid to reach out, because if you're afraid to reach out, then you know that they're afraid to reach out, right? Because you're talking about you. You are watching a mirror. You are looking into the mirror. So what you do, I do, right? Anyway, it's a reflection of you. So I say that to say, hey, Shamando Rabbi. You gotta keep it light. I forgot that saying. Okay, let's talk about 4th month. 4-month people. Let me give you 2 cards or something like that. Let me get us passion. It says a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So y'all missing each other and you talking about it. Somebody's got a bright idea with the Ace of Swords, right? The Ace of Swords is about a beginning. This is about beginnings of communication, because there is a magnetic and seductive quality that is surrounding you right now. And so somebody wants to talk to you. You know what I mean? They're thinking about you. This is the beginning of communication, beginning of talking, because swords are communication. Somebody's thinking about you. Could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And again, they're having more air right here. Somebody's been thinking about you. And they've been thinking about you so much, they're leaving chaos behind. They could be even leaving fear behind. Whatever they're leaving is something that kept them away from you. They're going to give into their passions right now and let go of anything. They're going on a trip. And this is, again, 6 of Swords can represent movement, travel, because you see those birds are carrying them. Their intuition, they're getting messages to head your way. All right. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, like I said. Definitely messages. Boom. And then the strength card, or Leo. Somebody has a very strong magnetic pull on you, or you on them right now. A very, very strong magnetic pull. Okay? There's strength here. There is a desire here. There's the solar plexus energy. There is somebody's being creative to get to you. You know what I mean? They've been creative to get to you. You know, they're going to have to be creative to get to you. Right? They act like one way and then they act another. You know, with some people they're fierce as a lion. With you, they're gentle as a lamb, or they want to be. You know what I mean? Or maybe you are gentle as a lamb and they're fierce as a lion about you, because I'm feeling obsession and not obsessed with you like sick, but obsessed with you, like obsessed with being with you again. Something like smelling your neck, kissing your lips. You know, I'm not trying to go 18 plus, but I mean, it's strong here. It is. Here is a masculine energy. The sun represents confidence. The sun represents willpower. All right. All right. Let's talk about the playfulness. Eight of Swords in reverse. Come out of that apathetic mindset. Come out of that despondency. Come out of those depressive thoughts that are like, it's never going to happen for me. Stop thinking about all the ways your heart has been broken. Stop it. It makes you, it entraps you, it ensnares you, and makes you afraid to love, and it makes you afraid to open your heart and be vulnerable. But I'm telling you, you can keep resisting, but God is going to have its way. Okay? The divine is going to win every time. Okay? Because the divine is same yesterday, today, and forever. All right? So this ain't there's nothing new under the sun. So there's no way around this. There's only the way through this. And so you're going to have to open your heart. Unconditional love comes from a heart that has been broken wide open. And out of that heart might be anger and resentment and bitterness and pain and misery and sadness and depression and rage and all kinds of things. But that heart, though broken and wounded, is also very wise because of the trials and tribulations that it has gone through. You have gone through those lessons, and they've been hard lessons, but you have become wiser and Leo energy stronger because of it. So you can come out of the self-imposed prison of your thoughts, right? You can come out of this and be playful. You can find something to laugh about. You can find something to be joyful about. Yes? Yes, you're going to do it on purpose. Boom. The Emperor, you are going to take authority over those thoughts. You are going to take authority over those thoughts, over principalities and spiritual wickedness in high places. You're going to take authority as the Emperor, Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries, or you are an Aries that is in need of taking authority. This is the Emperor, okay? And with this person, especially if you're dealing with somebody that has children with someone else, you have to know that you have got to bring it was your beautiful, buoyant, and light energy that drew this person, this Aries perhaps, to you, that made them want you. It was how silly and fun and light and carefree you were. Don't let the weight of what this journey, this healing journey calls for, change your personality, change you from being beautiful and light and airy. You might be an air sign dealing with an Aries, right? But I'm saying, this person is trying to be strategic. So they got a lot on their mind. This person is a strategist. This person could be a hunter. He's very alpha male coming off of this card. Very alpha male, right? Very, very in control. This person needs to be in control because that's what emperors are. Emperors rule kingdoms. Emperors is the last authority over all the kings. Kings answer to the emperor. Shamande do kobatasi lo rababaha nimo no so rabai sikida bo oshandada rebababa sotorobo shanda. They're showing me the seat of government. Your person may be in politics, but they understand authority, they understand hierarchy, and they understand that when you are in charge, when you are the boss, you need to have all the answers. So this person is a strategist. Whatever they're dealing with, it has to do with making the right moves for who they are right now in this lifetime, not who they're going to be, because this person I'm picking up, this Aries energy, is already in a position. They're in a place, they're in a space, and they have people that watch them and look to them. You know what I mean? And so your energy, that's what drew them to you, because they already have Ishandaba They already have like enough going on. Let me just say that. Enough going on. And what they need most from you is that playfulness in you. Bring the playfulness back. All right? One more card on that. For you 4-monthers. Boom. 8 of Pentacles. They want to work on this relationship with you. They're working diligently. 8 of Pentacles is about somebody with their head down. I'm hearing, stay down. We're almost to the very best part. Stay down. You'll always have a piece of my heart. Or have the key to my heart or something. You know what I mean? We took and passed the test. Stay down. Drama will not last forever. Yeah, the drama will not last forever. You know, we'll make it long as we're together. One day we'll look back on this, be like we remember this, or something like that. Yeah, stay down. All right, this person's head is down. This person is working. All right, they're working. They need you to stay down. All right, and whatever that means for you, just chill out, stay down. 8 of Pentacles, that's Virgo energy. You're dealing with a Virgo. They're working on it. They're fixing it. They're working on it. Their heart light is on. They are putting things together. There's that strategist again. They're writing manifestations down. They're writing their. All right. Next one. Let's do these 6-monthers who are going into a transformation right now. It says your love conquers. Love conquers and transforms all things. Your relationship is about to deal with one another. Your relationship is about to go to another level, a deeper level, as well as that's because you were trying too hard in the past and you're not anymore. What's your person want to say? These flipped over. Boom. 5 of Cups. Straight up. Hierophant. Oh, yeah. They know you were upset that you didn't give them. They didn't give you a commitment. They know that you were upset that it was y'all played it loose. Y'all never. I'm gonna say titled it, gave it a name, gave it a something. They were very nebulous. They were very mysterious when it came to what y'all had, and they know, and they're sorry about that. And some of them were stuck in a commitment, like a living situation or even a marriage, but they have now since completed that. They have now since dealt with the sadness and the regret, because they were they were mourning over their past. Okay, they were mourning over something that ended for them, something like I said, a commitment. Queen of Pentacles. They were dealing with something that was long lasting for them, something that they had been in for a minute, because the Queen of Pentacles is very, very grounded, very, very nourishing, very, very giving. It's Queen of Pentacles can be a mom. Queen of Pentacles can be a privileged lady, a woman that's taken care of. Somebody might have had a wife that didn't work or something. You know what I mean? So they were taking care of all of this while you guys have been apart for these last 6 months, and your relationship is now about to deepen with them because they are out of a situation. All right, doing something different. 3 of Cups. Yep. If it was third party, it's in reverse now, baby. All right. And like I said, this transformation group, this 6-month group, your person's been healing. Your person's been healing from heartbreak and disappointment and sorrow and grief and sadness and pain. They've been healing. Boom. What's this? 4 of Cups. They've been healing. 4 of Cups is they've learned lessons about how to seize the moment. Okay? They learn lessons about how to seize the moment. Scorpio here. There's a Scorpio that's not procrastinating anymore. There's a Scorpio here that has learned, and I think it has something to do with what's been going on this planet, the last couple of years. They've learned they better do it now. You know what I mean? You better get to getting. 6 of Wands, right? They've been healing from their, low self-confidence, you know what I mean? Low self-esteem, feeling timid, feeling maybe unsupported. 6 of Wands is about victory. 6 of Wands is about accolades. Maybe they were dealing with, like I said, some self-image problems as well. Leo energy here, all right? So your relationship is about to transform. That's what they've been working on and dealing with. And so hang in there. You're going to see this person. Give me one more card for this. Boom, 9 of Cups. I know that's right. You are their wish fulfillment. That's why they were clearing out all these cobwebs and all this baggage so that they can have their wish fulfillment, which is you. Scorpio energy again. Pisces. Why did I say? Well, Scorpio's out here, but Pisces. All right, you guys. That's good messages. So that's what's been happening. They're coming. This is good. I hope you got enough messages. I hope you have enough clarity. I'm gonna leave it right there. I don't feel like I want to clarify anymore or go any deeper with more messages. I think this is good. I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you guys have a great weekend, or whenever you watch this, I hope you're having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon. I never take it for granted that you guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to spend a little time with me, and I appreciate that. So I pray the blessings of the Lord that make you rich and add no sorrow. I also speak divine manifestations all over you. Pixie dust, glitter, gold, everything that you touch, may it turn to gold, prophetic gold. May whatever you speak come to pass, right? Let it happen for them. Let it happen for them, Spirit. Give it to them. Die. You know what I mean? I'm sending you love and light, and I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Until we meet again, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye. Press the button.